you have access to a Grom to take your MSF course, it's like the freaking cheat code. But at the same time, I don't recommend you do that because
It's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity.
I don't think it's possible to grow that long of a beard without being a brother. Without inhaling the fumes of a Harley Davidson, your beard is not able to grow 2 foot like his was. Usually don't like them little dicky trucks. Those little dicky trucks, if you know what I'm talking about. It wasn't squatted, it was perfectly level. What's up, everybody? Today's episode, taking out the Grom for some good old-fashioned, very well needed wheelie practice. Still struggling out here, but we're improving. Woo! That side to side needs some work, though, I'll tell you that much. I did drop the PSI a little in the rear tire. You know, I didn't go too crazy because, you know, I'm still riding all over town, and I wanted to not give myself too much of a handicap, but definitely dropping 10 pounds or so out of there definitely helped a little bit. But yeah, today's video, guys, we're just gonna go out to my local spot. There ain't really too many spots around here that you don't get harassed, so you kind of gotta jump lot to lot, but it's right before 5, so we might be able to get it in while everyone's still at work and all the Karens are still at work, so I'm not calling the cops on me like they do every single time I go out. This is actually a pretty good road right here to bust something out. Gotta get that foot brake down, guys. That's the freaking problem I'm having. And yeah, we're running the stock exhaust gang, baby. I got the Yoshi back at home, but I like to run the stocker when I'm out here acting a fool, just to increase my ninja level a few points. You know, stock exhaust definitely keeps the Karens at bay. It's really the only weapon we have against them. What's up, dude? Scooter gang. Heavy traffic out here already. We ain't even at the 5 o'clock hour. I got a serious question though. What type of gloves are y'all running? Because I got the Brap straps. I thought everybody was running these, so I figured they were touchscreen compatible. I mean, they are very slightly. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I ended up cutting the finger holes out of them, which I cut way too much off. But yeah, guys, I own like freaking 6 pairs of gloves, and only one of them, the Alpine Stars, are the only touchscreen compatible gloves. So I don't know what's up with that, but the companies really need to start adding that in. I mean, obviously we're going to need to use that. So just, you know, comment below if you guys find a good, nice summer glove, guys. I want more protection than this, but I also want some better breathability. Maybe some mesh. I have the Alpine Star SMX Air or whatever. They're pretty good, but they have a lot of leather on them still. I wanted something a little bit more lightweight and flexible in case I gotta up on somebody and I can't really grab. It's hard to hold a Glock 19 with full race gloves on. I will say that. Here we are, folks. This is actually where they teach the motorcycle course. So they have, you know, this is where they do the MSF course, guys. So sneak peek of the MSF course. If you guys haven't taken it yet, highly suggest you do it before you go out hitting the streets. Alright, I've spent so long since I've done it, I don't really know what all these little markings and what you got to do and everything, but pretty sure you got to like go through these lines without touching the edge, obviously, or falling, which is actually super easy on the Grom. If you have access to a Grom to take your MSF course, it's like the freaking cheat code. But at the same time, I don't recommend you do that because okay, I don't recommend you do that. Because when you're starting out, the most experience you can get is obviously better. So use their bike. If you drop it, it's not a big deal, whatever, and you're getting extra XP by riding a different bike than you normally would. So take the free XP. This spot's good, but it's bad because the road's right there and there's bound to be a cop driving by like shortly. It's the only thing that sucks. And there's always cars cutting across this parking lot for some reason. They don't take the proper roadway, they just cut straight across. So this Mustang up here lowered, slammed. Joker slammed. Check that whip out. Like those wheels. Get out of this traffic. Take the cut through there. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of spots in this town, guys, really to practice, and it's really a big problem that I'm having. The stock exhaust helps a million times over, though. Somebody recommended it to me on one of the groups. They were having the same issue, and they said basically the only weapon against Karens is stock exhaust. So that's what I did. Found one on Marketplace, snatched it up, 50 bucks. Bing bong boom, done. Got the Yoshi at home. If I go on a group ride, or once I perfect the wheelies, Yoshi's going back on, obviously. I believe I did a separate video on this. I don't know if this one will come out before or after that install and explanation, but if not, there's another one. But yeah, I need to start incorporating the rear brake. Every wheelie I do, boom, wheelie up, brake down. That's really the only way. Up, brake down. Down. Obviously, I can ride it out for a little bit, but that's not helping me learn. That's just delaying the overall process. Yeah, it's helping my throttle control and my balance, but it's building a house on a crooked foundation because I'm still not going to be used to hitting that rear brake, and that rear brake is the single most important thing when doing a wheelie. You can wheelie any bike as long as you have good foot brake control. So we want to go up, foot brake down. Doesn't look as cool, obviously, or it doesn't feel as fun. Obviously, it'd be more fun just to do this and see how long I could chase them out, but that's not helping. If anything, it's worsening. So we want to go up, foot brake down, up, foot brake down, till it's natural. Go find a new spot. I got 3 spots that are all pretty local to my house, so I don't gotta go too far. Yeah, I've watched pretty much every wheelie video under the sun. A lot of good ones, a lot of not so good ones too. A lot of research on Reddit. Most important thing, guys, is that foot brake. And obviously, it's been said time and time again, cover the brake, cover the brake. You cover the brake all day, but if you don't train your brain to use it out of second nature, you're not gonna. And both times that I looped, really I looped twice, but the second time I caught the bike. The first time I actually fell on my ass, but so we'll call it once. The one time I looped, I was trying to go back past. I'm like, yeah, I was getting good at it. I'm like, man, I could probably scrape. And I tried to go all the way back and catch myself. And I meant to hit the brake, and it just didn't happen. Like, my brain just didn't respond to the task. So that's where that burning it into your brain is second nature. That's where that comes in. So it sucked. It's probably the worst part about the worst part about learning to wheelie is doing your foot brake drills. If you don't do the drills, you're not gonna learn. All right, you have to sit there and do your drills. That one I wrote out just because there was little kids back there wanting me to wheelie. And don't ask me about second gear because I haven't been able to do that yet. And I'm geared up too, guys. I'm up. I think I was up 2 in the rear, down 1 in the front, and I still can't get that second to go up. I mean, I know it's possible. People do it. Apparently, you got to sit way back and bounce that joint. I mean, I just can't. I can't get it to go, no matter what. Probably going too fast, but I don't know, guys. I can't do the second gear, but that's okay. I'm really only wanting to get the slow wheelies down. It's a pretty sick swing shot. I hate to say it, but guys, the best spot I found to practice wheelies is right in these locals neighborhoods, because there's least amount of traffic, least amount of cops. Obviously, this only really works if you have stock exhaust. You don't want to be blasting through here, pissing everybody off. Did that before. I got this exhaust. Up, foot brake. It's just drills, guys. Up, foot brake. Repetitions. Up, foot brake. And you don't got to practice long. I mean, it gets a little tiring doing that after 30-45 minutes. That's all you really need. Come out, do your reps. It's like going to the gym. Go home, rest. You're gonna make some gains during that rest period. He's a beast. Love that gearing, guys. That's my overall recommendation. If you're looking for a good gearing to do on your Grom, on your 22 and up, 1 down in the front, 2 up in the back over with the stock teeth. I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's a 45 rear and a 15 front, but don't quote me on that. All right. If you got a used bike, guys, go ahead and order both sprockets. Get it from DHM. They make an excellent sprocket that'll work on both generations. They dual drill it. So buy new sprockets, new chain. It's nice to have a brand new fresh drivetrain, guys. Brand new sprockets, brand new chain. You probably haven't been keeping up with your chain maintenance anyways, so now's a good time to change it if you haven't, guys. I love having a fresh chain, especially if you buy your bike used and the previous owner hasn't taken good care of the chain. You don't want those flat spots on the chain where this person just gonna pull out. That's the one thing that sucks about not having a lot of exhaust, is that you don't hear me coming. But yeah, you gotta have a brand new chain, brand new. I mean, I have to, but you know, if you want to keep up on the maintenance, keep it fresh and nice. I like to clean and lube my chain every couple days, guys. I'm a freaking stickler for doing bike maintenance. Yeah, it's almost 5 o'clock, so we're about to hit that rush hour. We're gonna have to hit my secondary spot here. This wind is pushing me back, guys. This is literally the wind slowing me down. I can feel the wind going against the grain. Also, if you're riding a small bike like this with stock exhaust, try to hide up with another bigger car or truck. See how that car was about to pull out? and there was a truck. I hit up with the truck, so you know, you got to be out here using all this, use the traffic to your advantage. If I could have stayed in that lane, the possibility of that car pulling out, although slim, it could have happened. So just to avoid the whole thing, just go ahead and get over and hide up with another car. Obviously, to do that, you got to be aware of your surroundings, know where all the traffic is at all time, which I do. And the Grom's so super nimble and small that, you know, I can kind of navigate around. It's pretty easy to avoid sketchy situations on a Grom. It's so nimble. Easy there, Gramps. Easy there, Gramps. Don't you? Ooh, getting high just me next to this car. Ah, damn. Getting contact high, just sitting next to that Subaru right there. Always wave to the squids, guys. Don't, just because they don't have a helmet on doesn't mean they're not our brothers, you know. I'm sometimes guilty of, when I ride my cruiser, sometimes I won't wear my helmet just so I got speakers on it and I like to just enjoy the cruise. But yeah, I mean, I gotta have music while I'm riding. Love listening to music while I ride through my helmet on the Cardo. Stealth exhaust, stealth music. Alright, so this is my other spot I practice at. You would think nobody would give a shit that I'm here, but I've had the cops calling me here multiple times. It's literally an abandoned old Sam's Club that nobody's ever over here. I don't know why people care so much, but alright, so back to the drill. So up, foot brake down. Sometimes I like to tap the foot brake just before I initiate the wheelie. Ooh. Came up quick. Alright. Up, foot brake. Up, foot brake. Only thing sucks about this drill, it's easy to slam your front end down. Oh, this is a perfect little spot right here. Oh yeah, this is a new lot. This is a new lot for sure, for sure. Camera check. They do have a camera there. I can't tell which way it's facing. Up, brake down. Obviously with the Grom in first gear, you don't need, God, I came down hard. You don't need a lot of space to do this drill. Foot brake down. See, that's why I have the stock exhaust, guys. If I had my loud ass Yoshi, people would be hearing me back here and raise suspicion. But that's why Surons can get away with so much shit. Oh, I don't know what them dudes are doing right there. Hopefully they don't give a shit.